Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the UMass Minutemen. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Vols will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The offense changing the play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
It's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
To the air on second down. Dances away to buy time. He's open on the right. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. They'll run it. It's Turbin. And into the end zone. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Minutemen!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
So Tennessee's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play.
There he goes. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets a block, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The UMass offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback making checks. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he's got it at the tag. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
A first down run in the red zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen. But you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job. Playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the third down.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run,
Sneak gets it done.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
and that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So here is the Tennessee offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Got room to work. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Volunteers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UMass. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Vols will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. UMass will line up to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The UMass offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Fires to the big fella, and he's knocked down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Vols! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down UMass.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage.
Oh, he's got some space. the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Minutemen picked up a chunk on the ground. Let's see what they do here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Here we go.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. It's hooked. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is... And because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Trying to get behind the defense. And he will take it in. Touchdown, UMass. Lining up for the PAT. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. Makes it past the marker. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. But when Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys, those defensive tacklers getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen with.
Quickly complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Tennessee. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Give to the running back. Makes him talk to the hand. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. They'll give it to him again. A most efficient pickup at 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. He's got him. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Throwing right. It's caught. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. UMass quickly back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's hooked. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, UMass.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So here is the Tennessee offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
On the run, fires downfield. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Under fire. They've Avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The UMass offense returns to the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Minutemen! And the beatdown has ensued.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Vols line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Rides the back and leaves it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Got his man. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Use the play fake. Now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
The Vols will call on their punt team. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The UMass offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They booted away on fourth down. That's one that's just inexcusable. Fair catch signal, you gotta pull up. 15-yard penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. Find some fresh air. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. And the Volunteers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Running back searching for a hole. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to run it.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. The quick out. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. The sure hands, it's Edwards. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Moving away from pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Here comes the field goal unit. The official says no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Working on the right. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The run from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle. It's landed. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch. It's Charles. And he never had a chance to pick up the first down. Knocked out of bounds, and they'll give up the ball. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Oh, what a move to get room. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort.